There is a saying that every programmer is shaped during the first year of professional experience. I believe you can change yourself after your first year, which is crucial for your future. Understanding where to start your transformation is key. Let's take a deep dive into my first year as a professional developer, where I made some cringeworthy mistakes due to my own ignorance. By learning from these mistakes, you can accelerate your professional growth and avoid similar pitfalls. A mistake I made at the very beginning: I got my first job quickly. It was my only interview. Late one night, I sent out a few resumes to companies looking for junior developers. After about 2 weeks and several rounds of interviews, I got the job. And that was a mistake. At the very beginning of your journey, I recommend you to study the market, requirements, and prospects in detail. Send out a few resumes to the positions you are underqualified for. Remember, sometimes companies expressly set higher requirements to get the best specialist for the same money. Still, if they like you as a person, they will be ready to forgive you for your lack of technical skills. But you don't want to lie in these interviews. All your lies will be exposed in the first minutes on the job, and it's a lost cause to rely on ChatGPT and luck. It is better to spend a couple of hours consolidating your knowledge of the technology than to listen to the team leader's compliments in your direction with a sense of shame. For example, remember to keep modern frame rails up to date. People only started taking my job interview seriously after I had frameworks on my resume. The original resume I used for the programming job only listed programming languages. Even after I learned Laravel, I added PHP to my resume, not the framework itself. Later, I learned React and edited my resume to show both platforms. From that point on, I started getting severe responses to my applications. By this time, I also realized I needed to apply for positions related to the technologies I knew rather than any programming role. But don't mindlessly add words you don't know to your resume. It would be cool if your portfolio had some projects demonstrating your knowledge. Many people underestimate this point, which personally gives me fits of anger. Imagine this: you are at a town meeting and someone you know far away approaches you with a kebab to chat. They tell you they have become a mechanic. Give me any engine and I'll fix it in a flash. Blindfolded. You ask them if they have a job or their own workshop, and it's neither. But they do have tools at home. How likely will you trust them with your car the next time you need repairs? How likely is it that they just have an inflated ego? What happens if they mistake the skewer in your hand for an oil dipstick? Suppose they show you pictures of some intriguing repair they did in the backyard. Does that increase their chances of fiddling with your daily commute? Similarly, someone looking through a stack of resumes probably took mine as just a statement and threw it away. Later, adding projects to my resume confirmed those assertions. I am convinced that projects on a resume are proof of knowledge, even if their creator thinks they are shallow and unnecessary. Group projects at university, web pages after an online course, and small personal ideas are better than listing multiple programming languages to demonstrate workability. It's also nice to have links to code and demos of projects. The next mistake I made while already working was not looking out for my interests. As a junior, my mindset was do anything but get better. Learn as much as you can, no matter what it takes. This mindset is good for moving fast, but you have to be careful not to burn out. It was the projects and the impact I was working on. As a junior, you can't be given too much responsibility or essential tasks. Still, even simple tasks can be done in a way that benefits you and helps you learn. In addition to burnout, there is also the danger of ruining your health while working overtime, not getting out of your chair often enough, not drinking water, etc. Fortunately, you can deal with this quite quickly. Set a timer for every 40 minutes or whatever you're comfortable with, and get out of your chair. Take a couple of minutes to walk around and give your eyes a rest. Drink some water. Take care of yourself and your career. You have your own responsibility. By the way, regarding responsibility at the start, I was afraid to say a word at meetings. I was very worried after every failure, and I even thought about finishing my career as a programmer. But with time, a realization came to me. Punctures were and will always be, and failures are a part of your growth. Fear of responsibility and lack of initiative will lead you to the bottom. Stress will help you get to know yourself better, learn to set adequate estimates, and grow in soft and hard skills. The company pays you for solving problems. Accordingly, your income will correlate with the complexity and variety of problems you can solve. You will pay for beautiful eyes, and the volume of your knowledge will only be in college. In conclusion, I would like to remind you, be prepared. Whatever your first job presents you with, be prepared. If you fall down, get back up. Remember that gaining experience and seniority is a process. It will take time, and you're bound to make occasional mistakes or missteps along the way. So take it easy. Take your time. Learn the necessary requirements for the job. Learn some communication skills. Take care of your personal health, and above all, be patient. Success takes time, hard work, and constant commitment. Hopefully, these tips will help you lighten your load and get you started on a healthy and very successful path. Believe in yourself. Don't forget to believe in yourself as well.